Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone's doing good and recouped from Thanksgiving. If you're a Black Friday shopper, that you recouped from that. I am doing better today, so I thought I would do a pop up. So we'll see if any of you pop up. If not, then no worries. I hope you catch this replay. And yeah, I yesterday I was just feeling, you know what it was, because I had to unpack all of it because there's a lot of different things that I was feeling. I had my daughter come over. Hey, Scorpio Mama. Hello. Happy Saturday. I'm just explaining why I wasn't here on Friday. My daughter, her boyfriend, and a friend of theirs came over for dinner. Good morning, Teresa. I was cooking all day, and when you do something like that you haven't done in a long time, with the cooking and entertaining and then the eating, that's an act in itself. I was so exhausted Friday. Like, I woke up and my fingers were just sore. I think, not claiming it, but I think I'm getting arthritis in my hands. So, with all the prepping and doing everything, it just exhausted my poor little fingers. I woke up and I was like, there's no way I can go live. I wanted to so badly to come on, but I just was down for the count. So I'm rested and here I am. Good morning, our shining lights. Hi, Ziggy B. Hello, Teresa. Well, we have two Teresas. Hello, hello. And Jessica, good morning. Good morning, Gina. And Eliza, aloha. Yay. I didn't know who was going to show up. So I said, the heck with it. We're just going to go live anyhow. We'll see what happens. And here you all are here. Oh, I hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving and um, Black Friday. Hey, Clarence. Good morning. I was almost supposed to say happy Friday. Happy Saturday. But most importantly, yesterday was Native American Heritage Day. So honoring our Native American brothers and sisters during this time, especially honoring them. But yeah, I rested. I feel good. So I said, why not? Let's kick off this Saturday and have some coffee chat here. You have to leave in about 20 minutes. No worries, Eliza. It's just so happy. I'm so happy to see you here. Okay, but first I got to have the coffee. Look, and I slept in this morning. I said, when I get up, I'll see how I feel. If I want to do coffee chat, then I would do coffee chat. But here I am. Oh, and it's officially, even though my tree was up before Thanksgiving, we are in full mode for Christmas. So I had to bring out the Christmas mug. So you'll probably be seeing this one most of the time, unless I find another one that I like. But I really like this one. So go ahead, grab your, coffee might be too late for some of you, but grab your beverage of choice, whatever that is. Let me see if I can sneak a little sip here. Yes, absolutely, Gina. We want to honor our Native brothers and sisters during this time. All right, still a little bit too hot, so we're going to wait on that. I don't want to, oops. Hey, Sylvia. Okay, Sylvia has water. That's probably the best thing for you to have. Okay, so let's see what messages we have for today. We have growth. Oh, we have rest. That's exactly what I did yesterday. Nope, too many. Come on, cards. We have communication. And we have grace. Love that. Hey, Joan. Green powder mix and water. Good for you. Get all those nutrients and minerals. I love that. I need to do green stuff this weekend, considering I think I put my body in shock too with all the food that I ate. Oh, I got two that popped out here. We have Voyage and we have Freedom. Hi, Wiki. Wiki. Happy Saturday. Oh, that looks like I'm going to take just the top card. I pulled quite a few here. Well, you know what? I guess they flipped over for a reason. So we have Thriving, we have Action, and we have Change. Let's go with it. Okay. So yeah, the message here is, and I feel like a lot of these messages are coming to us are settling all of us into the end of this year so that we can move forward into the new year. So we have growth here, right? Because that's what any of us can hope for each year, that we are here to do whatever it is that we are here to do. But there's always growth that we're looking at, or the Spirit is actually saying for us to look at our growth. Have we grown to the point of where we want to grow to? Or is there more that, well, there's always room for more, but is there more that you felt that needed to be done in this year before we head into the next year? Obviously, probably not going to compact it all into just 1 month, but just to be aware of that and to take notice of that, make a mental note or write it down. This is part of our journey. We always want to kind of look at our growth and to, measure it in a way that would be productive, not in a way of where you find yourself bashing yourself. Oh, I didn't do this, I didn't accomplish that, or this and that. It's not about that, because things come up in our lives and we have to honor those things and know that during our journey we're going to have some bumps in the road, if you will. And so but just be mindful of your growth, and we also want to get rest during that time, taking care of ourselves, so that it will allow for this, the freedom. Communicating to others what your needs are as well. Being very clear about your boundaries. Being clear to others of what you need in order to thrive in this world. And taking the necessary actions. And all using grace in the process. Beautiful, beautiful grace. And being also thankful for change and being open to it. And look at that. You see the change that's happening in that they're flying, they're soaring, which aligns here with this card of freedom, allowing yourself to fly. So beautiful message right out the gate there. Yes, right, Joan? Thriving, action, and change. Oh, I took too much of a big sip. That was hot. All right, let's see what else we get. Don't want to forget. So next Friday, I will have a guest. Finally, yay! Tony from Shining Hawk Healing will be here next Friday. So be sure to tune in. I'll be working on that flyer today and posting that to the community page. And here as well, so where you can go in and hit that little notification bell so you don't forget. So looking forward to that. Oh, thank you, Gina, for posting that. All right, let's see what else we get. I love her. Isn't she? She's just a sweet soul. A visit from Tony. We have celebration. And we have simplicity. We have passion. Uh-oh. And clarity. All right, let's see what else. Can't tell. We have the last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. We have the first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. It's so beautiful. I don't know if I showed that one. That was the make time for self-love. And then we have the new moon in Leo, to shine. Beautiful. Okay. So yes, it's the midst of all these celebrations, the holiday season, which is this card is representing, is to remember to also just kind of keep things as simple as you possibly can. Don't overdo it. Don't, just pace yourself. That's what's coming up. Just pacing yourself. They're showing me kind of like this, just taking smaller steps and not these major leaps, right? Where you get exhausted. It's important for you to make that time to take care of yourself, make time for self-love, but continue doing things that feel good to the heart, the passion. This is a time especially, but of course, every day of the year, not especially during the holiday seasons, but this is when you see it most, right? But to unleash your kindest self, just to kind of check back in when things get hectic and you're feeling a certain kind of way. Just remember to breathe and to bring forth that kind part of yourself and get clarity on what that looks like for you. How do you express your kindness? And that's something that we can look at as we move into this new year as well. It's like, where can I step up even more in being and expressing my kindness and helping others and letting people know that you're there for them? Yes, and just shine your light. Find out more areas or places of your life that you can shine your beautiful light onto others. So that is that message there. What is this, Eliza? Your water supply for living, cooking, bathing was down to a 10-day supply. We have added some the other days, yet more is needed. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that situation gets better, Eliza. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Yes, gentle rain prayers. Okay, guys, some rain prayers for Hawaii, particularly Maui, we're speaking of right now. Yes. Thank you, Gina. Prayers for light, gentle rain for the most benevolent outcome for Maui. Amen. Love that. You got it, Eliza. And we have awareness. Creativity. Okay. Beauty. Oh, and Simplicity jumped back out. Okay. I didn't share my shirt. I have my Naughty is the New Nice. I love my Jack Skellington. So we're in between Halloween and Christmas. That's one of my favorite movies. Yes, thank you, Shining Light. Sending love and light to Maui. Shine our light and kindness. Absolutely. We have integration. Wow, this is so powerful for me. This card right here, this integration, because we have the plant and the snake. And ayahuasca, the snake is very prominent. It's known to show itself as a snake that you see, but or may feel. And with the plant medicine, the water, and we have basically all the elements other than the fire, but that can be represented through the serpent as well. Represented here. It's a very integration, taking that all in and integrating. I just find it a very powerful card. Oh, I know what you meant, Gina. No worries. We have abundance. Mm-hmm. And self-love. Beautiful. So what they're sharing here is that, again, as we're coming at the end, the close of this new year, into this year, going into the new year, is just bringing more awareness to yourself and just where your life is right now and where you see it going. It's time to take like all the lessons of this year and begin the integration process. So here we have the integration, being aware and get really creative of what this can look like for you. This might be taking a journaling, like a synopsis. You don't have to go, unless you want to, month by month of every month that happened. Or maybe this is just going and setting in meditation for a little bit, as long as you'd like it to be. But integrating everything that you have learned over this past year, or things that you feel that you're just on the cusp of breaking through, and taking a look at all that and realizing, taking a moment of gratitude to understand the beauty of everything that you've learned, whether it was the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, taking it all and being grateful for it, and really getting a better understanding of what transpired over the months. And this in itself is just a gift. And there's just so much abundance in that. And when we learn these lessons and when we're grateful for them, that opens up to even more abundance that is waiting for us coming into the new year. So this process is just about keeping it simple. It's not a complicated process, but it's also a way of giving yourself a lot of love, of self-love. When we take the time to understand ourselves and our actions, this helps us to bring forth that kindest self, right, that we got in the previous reading. So it's important for you to really kind of integrate all of that, everything that you've learned, so that you can step into the new year with a different look, a different feeling, and so you're not trapped into the same stuff that you had from last year. Go ahead and integrate those so that you can move into the new. And that's that message there. Okay. Oh, yummy. Are any of you like big time shoppers? Did you find yourself daring to go out in public to, I would hope that people have calmed down a little bit and they're not acting a fool. I think a lot of people choose to do shopping online, even though I didn't shop yesterday, but um, that's my preference these days. I was telling my daughter how when I was young, we would get up early with my mom and we would go to the department store. And it was cold because I was in upstate New York. So, we were all bundled up, had our little hot cocoa in our thermos. And everyone waited. There were long lines and we would wait, but they would open the doors and everyone would just walk in. And yeah, there may be a little quick step there, but no pushing, no shoving. You did your shopping. You knew that you were going to wait in long lines. Nothing crazy. People weren't pulling things, throwing things. I don't even know. I'm wondering if that started with the whole Cabbage Patch dolls. You guys remember those? I think that's when all that craziness began. The people having to have that doll and pushing and shoving over it. I think that's when all the pandemonium took place. But yeah, I don't have energy for all that craziness. All right, let's see what else we get here. We have honesty. Well, look who's here. Hello, Geek Hillbilly. How are you? You are having cataract problems, being functioning blind at this time, waiting to know with my when your eye surgery is. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, guys, let's prayer warriors stand up. Let's get some prayers out here for Keith. I'm so sorry to hear this. I'm giving you a big hug, my friend. I will definitely be saying some prayers for you. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, your youngest sister loved those dolls. Yeah, we had my sister. My sister had one of those. Not during the craziness and trying to get one. Wiki says not drawing names this year. Only the kids are getting stuff unless it's handmade. There you go. I was going to give to the local food bank instead. Oh, I love that, Wiki. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. Oh, thank you very much for the gentle rain prayers. Must leave. Okay, Eliza, bye. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Be still now. Don't like shopping and dislike crowds, but love a good deal. You and me both, sister. Ordered a lot online, feeling like I'm on top of it. Okay, there you go. Yay. Terrell S. backwards. Good morning to you. Okay. Yeah, those Cabbage Patch dolls were unreal. All right. Oops. Oh, we have awakening. Inspiration. And communication. Lovely. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up while you're here. Much appreciated. And leave a comment after the live stream. That always helps as well. Teresa says, my focus is giving toys to Tots for, the Tots for Toys or Toys for Tots or another similar organization for kids. I find a good deal on toys and donate every year. That's beautiful. I love that. Yeah, usually the organization that I work for part-time will do like a toy drive. Last year, or was it the year before? we hooked up with Dodger Stadium in providing toys for foster children. And then we've also worked with this backpack organization, which I think we're working with them again this year to distribute backpacks for foster kids. So I love when we do stuff like that. As I'm talking, look at that positivity. Yes, keeping it positive. Oh, we have the mystery card too. Oh, and this flew right on out of there. We have blessings. So yeah, a lot of end of year energy here. Being honest to yourself of how you kept things or how you do keep things positive, right? We always have like these, I like to call them like little mini awakenings. It doesn't necessarily have to be this big moment, right? There's all these different little mini awakenings that we have, and get inspired by those, right? These awakenings, we never necessarily know what they are. That's the mystery. But taking a look at what were your mystery awakenings this past year. These are great journaling prompts. Okay, so if you want to write these down, this would be great stuff to be able to write about at the end of the year, asking yourself, what were my awakenings? You can even ask, what were your blessings? That's another way of saying it. Just really taking a look at the year and the positivity that it brought into your life, getting inspired and communicating and writing this all down about the blessings that came through. Because when we begin to really identify with them and have that grace in place for all of them, again, like I said, you're opening up that door for more abundance, more grace, more blessings. So that's that message there. Okay, let's see. I'm using a speech to text app I wrote before the vision blurred. It's on SourceForge for free. Oh, good. I'm happy. My way of trying to help. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. These kids are shortchanged this time of year when they get back to school and everyone. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I love that, Teresa. That's beautiful. Something everybody, yeah, take into consideration. There's some people that just don't have anything, and for them to be able to have a little something that they can share and talk about too always makes everyone feel good. Okay. And before I forget, I did put up, I haven't put it up yet. I will put it on the community page. I'm running a little special. So it's basically a BOGO, buy one, get one. Well, actually, it's not a BOGO. It is a BOGO, buy one, but it's get one 50% off, not free. But yes, I have that for readings, whether it's a 30-minute or a 90-minute or doing Reiki healing as a distant Reiki healing. So I will post that in the community, on the community page. And if anyone is interested, feel free to reach out. We have comfort. Come on. We have openness, connections. Oh, and there's clarity again. Sprinkle. Oh, I love that. Yes, sprinkle. Sprinkle joy during the holiday season. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Goes a long way. Oh, good. Serena, I'm glad. You're so welcome. Well, I'm glad I came on today because I missed you all yesterday. Oh, look at that. We have, I just got goosebumps with this. because the first card that I pulled was comfort, and then here we have the earth, and look where she's holding at her heart, that comfort, that home, coming back to self, coming back to yourself. Okay. We have the water, which is creation, and we have to make equal, the equator. Okay, so this is all about bringing in that balance, coming back to self as we go into this new year, finding that comfort within yourself and being open about everything, being open about what's your, how was this past year for you? What needs to, this is a creation card, but water, but I also find it very cleansing, right? So in order to be able to create, you need to cleanse and release what you need to for 2023 before you step into that new year. So she's just above that water. She's ready to kind of come out of the water and step into this new year. Looking at your connections, this is connections with everyone, connections with family, connections with friends, connections with your spiritual team. What's working? What isn't working? What is it that you need to establish to create a stronger connection with your spiritual team? Or maybe there's some changes or things that needs to be done within friends and family. So really taking a hard look at all of that and gaining clarity of what you need to do to bring more balance into your life, to make equal. So that is that message there. A memorable Christmas for me was when I had nothing for my 3 young children. The local children's center invited us along and showered my kids with presents and love. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah. So little things, they go a long way. So let's keep that in the back of our minds, have that playing through the rest of this year. Oh, yes, right? We definitely have like a yin yang going on here. Okay. Let's see what else. Yep. We have inspiration. Yep. Come on. We have risk. Uh-oh, something flipped over. There you are. We have change. That change was hiding. It's like, I don't know if I want to come out. Nope. There we go. And journey. So inspiration, risk, change, and journey. Let's see. Princess Charming. I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. Power of my voice. I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. Beautiful. And listening to my body. My health is my life, the temple of my experience and the greatest of my blessings. So definitely a lot of female energy coming through here. Well, that and it's a all women's deck. So, but really, it's about catering to that feminine energy, right? Because sometimes, and this is applies to males as well, where you can step fully into that male energy, and we want to going back to that balance card. We want to bring in more balance and making sure that we have, and it's okay to step more into one than the other at times because it's needed. But just being mindful of it, really. But get inspired by that feminine energy, that creativity. For some, that may feel like a little bit of a risk at stepping into that and fully being in that, especially if you're more comfortable in your masculine energy, which I was for many, many years. So I've learned now how to kind of dip more into that feminine energy, and it's delightful, let me tell you. So, but yes, be in your own Princess Charming. I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. So it's important, especially if you're a caregiver or someone that's taking care of others or in that energy a lot. Remember to come to self. You got to start with self first. Create that change. So that you're stepping into that energy, taking care of more of yourself. Men, this is for about you. If you haven't really tapped into your feminine energy, to learn how to step into that, to be vulnerable enough to step into that energy. And trust me, you're going to love it. It feels really good. But this is a part of who you are too. Also, using the power of your voice. I speak my truth and express my feelings to others with care and compassion. So, what we've been talking about earlier about being kind and stepping up and helping others, using your voice to communicate what it is that you want to do. Use your voice to communicate when somebody else is not doing right, to have the courage to step into that space and say, you know what, that's not right. So then it's not about being confrontational. It's just about that person gets confrontational, walk away. But we need to learn how to speak up more and to use the power of our voice, especially for those that haven't found their voice. Okay, so this is part of our journey, just another part aspect of our journey, and to also learn how to listen to your body when you're tired, like me yesterday. I was exhausted, my fingers hurt, like it just, and I was going to try to force this. And what good is that to anyone, and especially myself? So I listened to my body and I took the rest that I needed. So learning to really do that for yourself. Okay. So that's that message. I feel interesting. I feel grateful that I have extra to give and that what I have can make it kids happy. And now I learned that the same gifts also makes the parents happy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's an act of kindness it's a domino effect. You've seen those videos where someone may buy someone a cup of coffee and then later on they do something nice for someone else and they do something nice for someone else. So there's like a serious chain reaction that happens there. So like giving to the kids, it makes the parents happy. It makes the family, the community, like it just keeps giving. So no act is small is my point. It's too small. It's too small. Okay. Let's see what else we have. We have awareness again. Oops. This flipped right on over. Passion. And I have two more here. flexibility, and spontaneity. Okay. We have communication, guidance, and here's clarity again. A lot of clarity coming through before we end this year. It's about gaining clarity, looking at everything of where it is right now, kind of taking inventory. I can kind of see someone with a pad, kind of like looking and writing things down, which I would translate that to journaling. So gaining more awareness. And this communication, this is the communication to yourself, you communicating about your, what are you, again, this is like taking inventory, as I mentioned, but looking at your passions too. Do you have enough, or is there not enough? Too much or not enough? So it's about, what are you passionate about? Have you been spontaneous enough during this year in taking care of that? Listening, this guidance is about listening to your inner guidance system. Have you been really following your heart's desires, or doing the things that feel good to you? Or have you been compensating in some way? Have you been putting others first, their needs first, instead of your own? And sometimes I understand that is necessary, but at the same time, you do have to find that time for you to put that time in. So, have you been, allowing yourself to be flexible? Have you been rigid in, like, no, this is what I need to do, so I don't have time for me. I can't do these things for me. So, Spirit here is trying to relay the message that you have to learn how to be a little bit more flexible. Get really clear on that for yourself. Where have you not allowed yourself to bend and to experience joy, or the desires, the things that you want to do in life? Where have you been sacrificing yourself and not allowing yourself, or sabotaging? They're saying sabotaging. So, like, have you been sacrificing, or have you been sabotaging? And taking a better look at that, of what changes that need to be done, so that you don't bring this same energy into the new year, and that you can begin taking those little baby steps to your desires, your passions, the things that you want to experience. So that's that message there. Okay. Anybody have anything really exciting to do this weekend? I think I'm going to stay put. The Hollywood Parade is supposed to take place tomorrow night. And I could actually literally go right out there to see it, but I'm not feeling the crowd thing. So I will stay nice and cozy in my place. Thank you. Look at that. We have awareness again. A lot of awareness, awareness and clarity. You notice those two words keep coming up. We have celebration, intuition, and awakening. Oh, look at that. Look what's on the base. Responsibility. This is your responsibility. Oh, wait, sorry. Okay. My phone was messing up there, so I just need to adjust that. We have the winter. Take care of your needs. And we have the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. It's your birthday. Now, you sat here this whole time and didn't let me know it's your birthday. Okay. Well, you know what's coming. I'm just going to finish this up here. Happy birthday. Oh, you're getting the birthday song. And we have the stag. Trust and thrive. Wow. Beautiful and powerful. Okay. Yeah, the card of the awareness. This is like taking a look at the entire year. We are now in the winter season. The winter season, right, is kind of that hibernation stage. This is the time, especially now, all the way up until springtime, for us to really go within, to do that work, to take a look at ourselves and what seeds are we planting for the new year? What are the new seeds? And it's interesting because in a lot of different, when we look at, okay, like words aren't coming to my mouth here. When we look at like the seasons in different calendars and different cultures, it doesn't start off in January. So, and some like the winter is kind of like the beginning of everything, right? So this is about the time of us going in, taking care of our needs, taking care of ourselves, and what seeds are we going to plant that are going to grow in the springtime when we get ready to have those celebrations of really stepping out and saying, okay, I've come now out of this hibernation. I'm ready to, to create, to move into this dynamic, this new energy now of the seeds that I planted, of taking care of myself during those times. Protecting yourself, surrounding yourself with protective energy. This is the work of our spiritual team, asking them to guide us and to protect us, tapping more into your intuition and making that stronger. And, so that you can have like another awakening. This is the what you're going to come out of, this new thing that you're going to be expressing and feeling into and doing, and learning to trust and thrive in this newer energy that's coming through. So that's that message. All right. There we go. It's a birthday. It's a birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, be still and know. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, be still and know. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Woo, woo, yay! Happy birthday. Oh, I hope you have a fabulous day and a fabulous weekend. What a fun weekend to celebrate your birthday. All right. Okay, I'm going to do one more and then, actually, you know what? I feel like Spirit wants me to leave it right there. So we're going to leave it right there. I am going to pick a card for you for the weekend to go off into the weekend. And I think I am going to do a goddess. Let me use my African goddess cards and see what goddess would like to give a message. Oops, too many. These are, it's like when your cards kind of like lean a certain way. It feels weird. It's hard to shuffle. All right, that feels a little better. Oh, there we go. And look, one pop. Oh, I had two that popped up that want to say something. So we have Sarah Lakali, which is divine lineage. How beautiful that is. And Queen Mother Nani, the card of liberation. And it's so appropriate because I believe, like in the very first reading, we had the card of freedom, and now we're ending on a card of freedom as well. So let's see what this one with Sarah Lakali has to say. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. So if that isn't as strong, I mean, that's a very, very powerful message. Just your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team letting you know that they are there. They are there to assist you, to protect you. And there's so much wisdom that is there for you to tap into if you choose to. And it says, your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors, speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. And a declaration you can use is, I am my sister and my sister is me. Or, gentlemen, I am my brother is me. You can go through and say, and it doesn't even have to be male, female. Females, you can say the same. This is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay, and then liberation. We have Queen Mother Nani. Break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is a part of personal liberation. Find your own personal liberation codes and your soul's unspoken desires. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings are magic, are on your side. Enjoying your freedom fully is the best gift to your ancestors. Now, I can see why these two cards came out together. That is a very connected and strong message for us all. So as we're closing out this year, really tap into that energy of your guides, your ancestors, and honor yourself in this process. Okay? All right, beautiful souls. I wish you a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will be back on next Friday, regular time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, with Tony Shining Hawk Healing. So I hope to see you all then, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.